We'll see. So what is the velocity? So what is very very important. What is the velocity? Velocity given at the bottom, so that the particle completes the circular path. So we have to find out. So what is the velocity given at the bottom, so that the particle completes the circular path. Okay, do you know? So we have to find out velocity. We have to find out this one. Do you know in circular motion? So this is a charge at this point in charge. Now this is one thread. This and having one more charge Q. Distance between two charges is L. Distance between two charges is L. The charge is throws U velocity. Like it. We can throw like this. This particle should move in a circular path. Particle moves in a circular path. Circular path. Now we'll see the charge throws with the velocity U. The charge particle moves in a circular path. So what is the velocity given at the bottom? Here. So what is the velocity given at the bottom? So that the particle completes the circular path. But how much? What is the velocity given at this bottom? The charge particle should complete the circular path. Okay, come to the point. Any charge particle moves in a circular path means that the charge particle needs a centripetal force. Suppose, for example, the charge particle is moved in opposite direction. Now, charge particle is at this position. Now, from here to here is a distance L. This is the center of the circle. You see that here, this is a positive charge. This is also positive charge. Now, so what will happen in this situation? This positive charge is referred to the charges in upward direction. That is electrostatic force. Electrostatic force in upward direction. The charge having a mass, the charge having a weight, that weight adds vertically downward direction. Yes. Now you will see, you know very well. So this is a charge particle, and this is a tension. Tension is nothing but force in a wire. This force pulls the charges downward direction. The charge is in the equilibrium. Now, the charge is in equilibrium. Suppose, for example, the charge is in equilibrium. Charge is at rest. So, since T plus downward forces, tension plus mg minus Fe is equal to mv squared by r. This is a centripetal force. mv squared by r. Now here, this is the velocity of the particle. Now here, velocity of the particle is v is equal to top u square minus 4gn. This is a general force, the speed. Now you will take tension at this point. This is a point. This is a B point. At the B point, at B point, tension is equal to 0. Tension is equal to 0. This is our concept very well. Now, T nothing but 0 mg minus Fe is equal to me squared by R. Now you will take me squared by R is equal to mg minus F. Now we will see m by this is a radius. Radius means here L is equal to R. L is equal to R. You can take this is L. M squared by L. M by L. V square means you can take V square. Now at this point velocity is u squared minus 4gl. 4gl is equal to now mg minus Fe. Electrostatic force between two charges. Here Q and Q, so K into Q squared by distance between the two charges is L squared. That is Coulomb's inverse scalar between the two charges. Now simplify this equation. M squared by L minus 4m. This is m into 4gl. 4mgl by L is equal to mg minus 4q squared by L squared. I want to u velocity at this bottom. I want to calculate u. Now you will see this is m squared by minus 4mgl by L is equal to mg minus k squared by L squared. Yes. Now we will see this L take this side. Mu square minus 4mgl is equal to mgl minus kq square L by L square. L square. L square. This is a cancel each other remaining part. Mu square minus 4mgl is equal to mgl minus kq square by L. Q square by L. Now this value take this side. So what will happen? Mu square is equal to mgl plus 4mgl minus kq square by L. Now we will see this m take this side. U square is equal to mgl plus 4mgl by minus k square by L. Now you see u square is equal to m cancel, gl plus m cancel 4gl minus kq square by L by M. L by M. Now so the equation u square is equal to gl plus 4gl 5gl plus minus 4q square by L. Now square take this side means the things become root. U is equal to root of 5gl minus k means 1 by 4 pi epsilon. 1 by 4 pi epsilon. Q square 4 pi epsilon naught L m. This is a velocity. This is a velocity is given at the bottom of the charge particle. This value is u is equal to root of 5gl minus q square by 4 pi epsilon naught Lm. This is the velocity. This is the value. This velocity is given at this point. This particle should complete in a circular path. That is the answer. This is a very, very, very important. Keep in mind. This is a very, very, very. Now you will see. So what happened here? So what is the velocity? The velocity given at the bottom. At the bottom. So that particle. So that the particle particle complete completes the circular path, circular path, circular path, circular path, circular path. ఇక్కడ సెంటర్ లో ఒక పాజిటివ్ చార్జ్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ దిస్ ఇస్ a string. Once this q is fixed at this point, this is a positive charge. This positive charge is fixed at this point. One end of the string is connected to one charge, another end of the string is connected to one more charge. The charge particle should be rotating a circular path. The charge particle completes one circular path, but the charge particle needs how much velocity? How much velocity? What I'm telling here, this is a positive charge. This is a one more positive charge. One charge particle is fixed at one point. The string is one end of the string is connected to here, another end of the string is connected here. This charge particle should complete one circular path, but the charge particle need some velocity. How much that velocity? U is equal to top 5gl minus q square by 4 pi epsilon lm. This was velocity. This is the velocity. This value is given to this charge. This charge is complete one circular path. One circular path. That is this was velocity. ఏమంటున్నాం అంటే ఇక్కడ ఈ చార్జ్ పార్టికల్ సర్క్యులర్ పాత్ లో ఒక సర్క్యులర్ పాత్ ని కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. పార్టికల్ సర్క్యులర్ పాత్ ని కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. ఒక సర్క్యులర్ పాత్ ని కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. ఈ చార్జ్ పార్టికల్ ఇలా తిరిగి ఇక్కడికి రావాలి. ఈ నుంచి ఈ చార్జ్ ని u అనే స్పీడ్ తో ఇస్తే ఇలా తిరిగి ఇక్కడికి రావాలి. ఆ u అనే స్పీడ్ ఎంత అంటే దిస్ వాస్ వెలాసిటీ. నౌ వి విల్ సీ q is at rest. Q rest position లో అనుకుంటే ఈక్విలిబ్రియం అనుకుంటే, so now you will see this is a tension in a spring. This is a tension pulls the charges downward direction. This is a weight of the charge. This weight as vertically downward direction. Now this is a centrifugal force. Centrifugal force is away from the charges. At this position, charge is at rest. T plus mg minus F is equal to m squared by r. Now tension at this point, B point is tension is 0. Now this value is put in this equation. T means 0 plus mg minus F is equal to m squared by r. Now m squared by r means radius. Radius means length L. Mg minus F. Now here at this point, B point, velocity of the particle is root of u square minus 4gl. This is a general equation you studied in a work for energy chapter. Okay, V is equal to root of u square minus 4gl. M by L and V means u square minus 4gl is equal to mg minus and electrostatic force between two charges. This is charge. This is charge. We have the two charges. Medium between the two charges is k and q into q square by distance between the two charges is l square. Now just to simplify this equation, m into u square by l minus m into 4gl by l is equal to mg minus k q square by l. Now next l takes the LCM, mg minus k square by l. This l takes this side. What happens? mgl minus k q square l by l square. One L and one L cancel, remaining one L be there. Now m square minus 4 mgl is equal to mgl minus k square by l. M square is equal to mgl plus 4 mgl minus k q square by l. U square is equal to, now you will see the cancel each other. Next u square. This square take this side means root of 5gl minus k q square by lm. U is equal to root of 5gl minus q square by 4 pi epsilon naught lm. That is your answer. Now you will see this concept. This is a very important. Very important. Now you will see next one. Next, electric field. This is the ending of electrostatic force, Coulomb's inverse. Now, next topic is electric field. So we are going to enter into the electric field. Electric field. You see that electric field means electric field. Electric field. Electric. The electric field means electric field. Electric field. The region or space surrounding an electric charge. The region or space surrounding an electric charge or group of charges the region or space surrounding an electric charge or group of charges in which its influence its influence is felt. The region or space surrounding an electric charge or group of charges in which its influence is felt. So we bring another charge into the region. So we bring another charge into the region. There exists force force of interaction there exists force of interaction between them. So electric field, the region or space surrounding an electric charge or group of charges in which its influence is felt when we bring another charge into the region. their exit force of interaction between them. This is a electric field. Electric field. Interaction between them. This is a definition of electric field. Electric field. Electric field. Now we will see. Now we'll see. So electric field is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Vector quantity. So electric field is conservative field. Conservative field. Conservative field. Now, say electric field line travels with the speed of the light. Speed of light. This is one more point. Next point is a charge cannot experience any force due to its won't fail. A charge cannot experience any force due to won't fail. Now, a charge creates field. Another charge experience force in it. A charge creates field. Another charge experience force in it. Okay. This is some points, a few points. Now, the intensity of electric field. The intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field is same at every point in both magnitude and direction. Both magnitude and direction is called as uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. We are calling uniform magnetic field. The intensity of electric field is the same at every point in both magnitude and direction is called as uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. We are calling uniform magnetic field. Now we will see once again. Say electric field. The region or space surrounding an electric charge or group of charges in which its influence is felt. When we bring the other charge into the region, there exists force of interaction between them. That is electric field definition. Electric field is a vector quantity. Electric field is a conservative field. Electric field line travels with the speed of the light. A charge cannot experience any force due to its own field. A charge creates a field. Another charge experiences force in it. The intensity of electric field is the same at every point in both magnitude and direction is called as Uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. We are calling uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. Next point. Next, non-uniform, non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. The intensity, the intensity, intensity of electric field. Electric field. Electric field. The intensity of electric field. Field is different, different at different points, different points, points, either magnitude or direction, magnitude and direction, direction. The intensity of electric field is different at a different points, either magnitude and direction. Is called as non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. Now, electric field is a constant field. Constant field. Constant field. The intensity of electric field. The electric field. Electric field. Electric field. The electric field, which independence of time. The electric field which independent of time is called as constant constant field. Constant field. We are calling constant field. Next, varying field. Varying field. Varying field means the electric field which depends upon dependence upon use of time is called as varying field. Varying field. We are calling varying field. Now, induced field is non-conservative force. Non-conservative field. Conservative field. Non-conservative field. Non-conservative field. This is a point. So this is all points belongs to electric field. Electric field. Once again, I will restart all points. So first point is the electric field. Definition of electric field. Region or space surrounding a charge, an electric charge or group of charges, in which its influence is felt. So we bring another charge into the region. There exists a force of interaction between them. That is the electric field. So electric field is a vector quantity. Electric field lines travels with the speed of the light. A charge creates a field. Another chart, another chart, another chart, fourth, another chart which fourth is acting limit. Acting limit. A charge cannot experience any force. A charge cannot experience any force due to its own field, due to its own field. And the intensity of electric field is same at every point in both magnitude and direction is called as uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field means the intensity of electric field is at different points points either magnitude and direction is called as non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. Next point is the electric field which independent of time is called as a constant field. Next, varying field. The electric field depends upon time is called as varying field. Induced field is a non-conservative force. Non-conservative field. Non-conservative field. This is all concerned electric field. All concerned belongs to electric field. Now, next, I'm going to explain intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. Symbol is E. E indicates intensity of electric field is a vector quantity E bar. That is, of course, is a vector. This is a Q naught. Q naught is a test charge. Test charge or unit charge. Unit charge. Just assume it. Imagine. 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 Just imagine. Intensity of electric field. E indicates intensity of electric field. E bar is a vector quantity. Is equal to M bar is a vector quantity by Q naught. E means intensity of electric field. F means force. Force is a vector quantity. Q naught means Q means charge. Q naught means just we have to assume test charge or unit charge. Unit charge. Definition of intensity of electric field is intensity of electric field is equal to force experiences by a unit test charge placed at the region. That is the intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field is intensity of electric field. Electric field is equal to force experience. Force experience by a unit test charge. A unit test charge. Unit test charge. Place that region. That point or region in region. Intensity of electric field is equal to force experienced by a unit test charge. Place that point. Place that point. You'll see. Place that point. Now, this is a source charge. Source charge. This is a test charge. This is a test charge. This is a test charge. Test charge place that region, place the point at this point. Now, so charge. This is a positive charge. Test charge is also positive charge. This positive charge will repel to this positive charge is this direction. This direction. This is a direction of force. Direction of force. Direction of force. Now this test charge keeps here. What will happen? It's your reference list. Now you'll keep here. Now you'll keep here. Whatever you keep here, what will happen? What will happen? This is you can join all points. Now we will see this is a space. This is you see this is equal to force experienced by unit test charge. This is a force experienced by a unit test charge plus the two region. That is intensity of electric field. Okay, this is a positive charge. This positive charge will repel to the charge is outward direction, and this is a force experienced by a unit charge by the source charge. Source charge will repel to the unit positive charge is this direction. That direction is called as intensity of electric field. So okay, come to the point. Yes, I need. So E bar is equal to F bar by Q naught. Yes, I need. Of intensity of electric field. So E bar is equal to F means Newton. This is a Coulomb or volt per meter. Now we can write this is a voltmeter inverse. N means Newton. C means Coulomb, and V means volt. M means meter. Meter. That is what I think. Now dimensional formula of electric. Dimensional of E bar. E bar is equal to F by Q naught. N by this is Q means current is equal to Q by T. Q is equal to IT. This is now you can write it. This is IT. Now you can write this formula IT. F means Newton second law, Newton by IT. N means F is equal to MA kc meter s power of minus 2. This is equal to Newton. So kc meter s power of minus 2 by IT. Okay, you can write kc means m watt. This is m. Okay, now that is L power of 1, T power of minus 2. This is T power of minus 1, I power of minus 1. You can write that is a dimensional. Dimensional of E is equal to, now you can write capital M, L power of 1, L and T power of minus 3. Next I means A power of minus 1. You can write it. This is a dimensional formula of intensity of electric field. This is the intensity of electric field. Now we will see that thing. This is the intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field is E. E indicates intensity of electric field. E bar is equal to F bar by Q naught. F bar means force. Q naught means test charge. Assume test charge or unit charge. Intensity of electric field is I'm defining intensity of electric field is intensity of electric field is equal to experienced by unit test charge plus the region. This is the explanation. E bar is equal to F bar by Q naught. S unit of force means Newton. F the unit of charge means Coulomb. Now you can write it. This is a volt per meter. Newton T power of minus 1 or volt into M power of minus 1. You can write. N means Newton. C means Coulomb. V means volt. M means meter. I is equal to flow of charges by time. Q is equal to IT. F by Q naught. Dimensional formula of E bar is equal to force by Q naught. Force by IT. N by IT. Okay, now you can write kg meter s power minus 2 IT. Now you can write finally. So this is a dimensional formula of intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. Mass, length, T power minus 3, A power minus 1, A power minus 1. That is our Intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. So intensity of electrical E bar is equal to F bar by Q naught. F bar is equal to E Q naught. E Q naught. According to Newton's second law, F is equal to MA. So MA is equal to E bar Q naught. A is equal to EQ by F. This is the acceleration of the charge particle. Acceleration of the charge particle. This is equation. These equations are applicable. These equations are applicable when charges at rest, charges at charges in motion. So above equations are applicable. So when charges charges or at rest or in motion, these equations are applicable. E is equal to F bar by Q naught. F is equal to EQ naught. F means according to Newton's second law, F is equal to MA. MA is equal to EQ naught. A is equal to EQ naught by M. M means mass of the charge particle. E means intensity of electric field. Q naught means test charge. A means acceleration of the charge particle. Acceleration of the charge particle. Above equations are applicable when charges are at rest or in motion. Next. So this is a direction of electric field. Direction of electric field. This is a positive charge. Deno. This is a positive charge. This is a negative charge. Electric field is always from. Electric field lines always start from positive and terminating at negative. Negative. Electric field lines are open loops, and it starts from positive. Now I'm taking the positive charge. This positive charge places in a field. Positive charge places in a field. What will happen? This is a positive charge. This is a positive charge. This positive charge will repel to this positive charge is this direction. This is a negative plate. This negative plate will attract to positive charges this direction. Now, according to intensity of electric field is equal to force by charge. Force by charge. So F is equal to EQ. F is equal to EQ. For if positive charge, force and electric field both are parallel to each other. The positive charge is placed in a uniform electric field. This is a positive charge. Positive charge is placed in a uniform electric field. The force experienced by the Q, in direction of intensity of electric field and direction of force both are parallel to each other. When positive charge plus negative charge places in a uniform electric field. What will happen? This is a positive plate. This positive plate will attract negative charges this direction. This is a negative plate. This is a negative charge. This negative plate will repel to the charges this direction. Both are intensity of electric field is this direction, but the charge is moving this direction. Force experienced by the discharge is this direction. This is a force direction. Okay, now this is the intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field is this direction of force experienced by the charge is in this direction. Both are in anti-parallel direction. Both are in anti-parallel. This is so very very important. If the positive charge is placed in a positive charge kept in a uniform electric field, force experienced by a charge is in the direction of electric field. Direction of electric field, direction of force, both are same when positive charge kept in a uniform electric field. Next, minus q and a negative charge. Negative charge kept in a uniform electric field. Direction of electric field is from one direction. Force experienced by a charge is opposite direction. Both are in opposite direction. Both are parallel to each other. Both are parallel to each other. Both are in opposite direction. Opposite direction. Next, some basic points. Charge particle. Charge, mass. Charge particle. This is so what we call this one? This is a protium H1. Charge is a positive charge. Mass is 1. Next, photon. Next, next one, proton. This is a particle. Next to deuterium, H12. So charge is positive charge. Mass is. Next to titanium. This is H1. Sorry, titanium. So particle is titanium. So mass H1 3. This is charges positive charge. So mass is 3. Next helium, alpha particle. So helium. So mass is charges 2q. Mass is 4. Next electron. Charge is negative charge. Or mass of electron. Next, proton charge is positive charge, and 837 mass of electron. This is a very very important signal. You know very well. The beginning one second. So this is a particle. This is a P. H1H. Charge is positive. Mass is 1. Deuterium H1H2. Positive charge. Mass is 3. Titanium H13. Positive charge. Mass is 3. Alpha particle 2 helium 4 and 2 positive charges and mass is 4. Electron negative charge. Mass of electron. Proton positive charge and mass is 1837 mass of electron. That is our point. That is now next. Next topic is intensity of electric field due to point charge. Intensity of electric field is due to point charge. Intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field due to point charge. Due to point charge. Now we will see. This is a charge. This is a charge. This is a point P, and this is a source charge. Source charge. Source charge. This is a point. This is I'm taking P point, and Q naught. Test charge is placed at this point. Distance between from here to here is R. From here to here is R. Now you can apply the first one is Coulomb's inverse by law. F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Charge is Q naught by distance is R square. Now next apply the intensity of electric field is E bar is equal to F bar by Q naught. Now you can write E bar is equal to F by F means 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q R square by Q naught. Q naught cancel each other. Intensity of electric field is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. That is the intensity of electric field. Intensity of electric field. Now we will see that for positive charge, this is a positive charge. This is a point charge. This is a test charge. Test charge is placed at this point. From here to here is a distance R. Now direction of electric field is this is a positive charge. Direction of electric field is this side, radially outward direction. For positive charge, direction of E bar is radially outward direction, outward direction. Yeah. This is a negative charge. This is a test charge. This is a point. Distance between here to here is R. Direction of electric field is inwards. Direction of E bar is radially inwards. Radially inwards. It is very, very important for IP intermediate. Now you will see that this is a positive charge. This is a distance R. This is a P point. This is a Q naught. So placed in a vacuum. Now what is the formula? F bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught after 2 Q naught by R square. Now intensity of electric field is equal to 4 by Q naught. Now we are getting E bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. Now we can write the Q naught. This is our Q naught cancel each other. E bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. This is your answer. Now suppose for example this positive charge placed in a Q naught. This is a point R. This is R. This is a medium. Now the E bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Medium means 1 by K and Q by R square. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. And divide equation number 1, equation number 2. What we are getting? 1 and 2. EV by EM is equal. EM is equal. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by K Q by R square. Cancel each other. We are getting EV by EM is equal to K. That is a K. Now today time out. Okay. Tomorrow I will continue the next class. Thank you.